I think the first time we've seen somebody carrying it, so only took until the final games of NA West. Not sure if we'll see it end up being utilized, but smokenach right now poking through the cone, hopefully maybe trying to catch Beater out here. And nope, right there, Beater is able to close himself off. Not sure if that's Beater or better. Generally, I would assume 2 T's would be better, but if I'm mispronouncing it, let us know as smokenach now rotates around the backside and finds
community launch pad.
That community launch pad and rotates away. You know what? Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Tweet at GoldenBoyNI. What is your reaction when you find community utility or recycled utility when you don't have any? What does that reaction look like? What are you throwing out there?
I know it's a nice feeling. Oh, and Jord picked off of the sky. Look at this, a little bit of duck hunt action going on there. Now we're going to be in 15 plates. More players are going to start to earn some more points here, Sundown.
And Licinio also got knocked out before that top 15, and we talk about all of them matter, and you see the barcode player down there. That is Scented, who is also in that top 10. So these moments are getting that much more intense. Again, top 2 from NA West will round out the 21 players who advance this week to the Fortnite World Cup final, and you want one of those spots. You don't want to be stuck sweating on week 9 with everyone, their mother, their cousin, their sister, anybody who can get 300 points into the Champ League, can play in that arena, doesn't matter on the device. Get in there and get playing and try. Week 9, the last week for solos. Week 7, your second to last one, and everyone trying to capitalize.
I'll tell you what, though, if your mother is really good at Fortnite, credit to her. So, moving forward, though, we're going to have a top 12 now. Scented up in the high ground, Diso as well as Hollow Alec right next to one another. They might engage each other in just a little bit, but Scented still holding this high ground. And if you recall from the Lux Cup, the one that Scented and Psalm won as a duo, one of the things that we commented on and what made these players so good was their high ground presence, the way that they never relinquished the high ground. And if you are any player in this lobby, top 8 players remaining, you need to be very, very worried, because Scented is the kind of player that once he has his position, will simply not let it go. Literally only have to run out of builds or something like that in order for him to lose out on this.
Yeah, speaking of running out of builds, Jeb FN running out of builds there. You can see him pull out his blueprints and nothing come out. So Scented pretty much single-handedly fragging himself into the top 5 here, there, as Diso does get Beater, and now we have our top 5. It's Scented on ultimate high. smokenach uses the smoke bomb to get to the far side. Z-Champ, Jay Young, and Diso round it out now, and we're on board with smokenach.
5 players remaining. Let's see how Notch is going to move around this. You want to make sure all the weapons are going to be reloaded. There's going to be someone in front of him. Maybe Notch goes in for the fight. He's waiting for it. He knows this guy's going to try and force out because he's gatekeeping the storm. And that was Jay Young, who he read it. He knew it. He knew that he had to make a play to get out of there. So Nat just waited for it, but the shadow bomb goes out. He's going to take some damage for it. He's not being tracked for the time being. He's outside of the storm. No, he's going to pop up behind him. The absolute madman. He pops up behind him. He's maniacal. He's looking for another one, and he gets it on Z-Champ. But now it's a 1v1, and I mentioned it before. If you're going against Scented and he has the high ground, this is a tall order for even the best professional Fortnite players to try and overcome. But it's going to be the damage placed onto Scented. Natch has the life lead. The 1v1 now. It is intense here as Scented just going to slow things down. He's going to pop the minis, get himself into a position to try and see if he can get back into this fight. Natch around the corner. He does tag him, though, and now we're going to be back at an even matchup here, Sundown. It's coming down to the wire, and it could end at any moment now. Scented, is going to be in a bad spot. He's going to be very weak. He's got to stay alive here. Natch is going to be getting tagged. Scented over here, waiting for that moment for Natch to drop down, and it's Natch who gets the victory royale.
Scented ran out of builds there, was trying to hit the tree for anything he could, but instead Notch ran it all the way out. We saw him utilizing the smoke bomb, saw him closing out in those rotations and on the low ground. Brilliantly played, brilliantly executed, and a great victory route to close it out from the low ground.